In the heart of the Welsh valleys, there is a legend that tells of the tale of two young lovers named Wil Hopcyn and Anne Thomas. Unlike the fictional Shakespearean tragedy of Romeo and Juliet, this love story is a true one and equally as tragic. William Hopcyn was born near Llangunwyd and was born in the year 1701. Very little is known about Wil Hopcyn. We do know that his mother is named Diana Thomas and his father Hopcyn Thomas, and he lived a humble life as a tradesman and doing odd jobs such as doing thatching on roofs. Anne Thomas was the daughter of William Thomas and Catherine Price. She was born around 1704 and only 2 years later her father passed away. She grew up in the estate of Cefn, and when her father passed away and her brother passed away, she became the heiress of the estate. Anne's new guardian was Anthony Maddox Sr. He was a lawyer and their lawyer, and so he knew precisely what the family had gone through. He also knew that Anne was the heiress of all the wealth and the estate. He wished for his son, Anthony Maddox Jr., to marry Anne. However, Anne had fallen in love with somebody else. She had fallen in love with Wil Hopcyn. When Maddox Sr. found out about the lovers, he was enraged and locked Anne in her bedroom and held her prisoner in her own home. However, this did not stop Wil and Anne from communicating with one another. With the help of a very loyal maid, they managed to write to one another in secret, and even hid their letters inside the hollow of a tree. But they were caught. All of Anne's writing equipment was destroyed. However, this did not stop the love-struck maiden. Desperate to stay in contact with Wil, Anne plucked the leaves from a sycamore tree outside of her bedroom. Legend has it that she used this sycamore leaf to write to Wil using her own blood as ink. Eventually, against her will, she married Anthony Maddox Jr. on the 4th of May 1725. Overcome with heartbreak, Wil Hopcyn eventually left the area. It is said that Anne was so heartbroken that it was this that led to her becoming extremely unwell. Her dying wish was to see Wil Hopcyn one last time, and the legend has it that when he arrived, she passed away in his arms. Anne Thomas died in 1727, and she was buried at St Cynwyd, which is the church in Llangunwyd. Eventually, Wil Hopcyn also passed away in 1741, both of which are now buried in Llangunwyd. Today, you can still see a memorial dedicated to Wil Hopcyn. But this is not all he left behind. There is a song called Bugeiliad Gwenith Gwyn, which is one of the poems that Wil wrote to Anne, and it has become a well-known and well-treasured song in Welsh culture. And there we have it, the legend that is the tragic love tale of Wil Hopcyn and Anne Thomas. Thank you for watching another tale from Tales from Wales and the Great Beyond.